Hello everyone and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. And we are back to the Mazda RX-7 because we're going to do some drifting, and you can see that we've made a huge error. Can you spot what it is? Yes, I can. Please subscribe to me if you want to see more body mods go wrong. So, yep, there's actually two things this RX-7's missing that we need to put on. First of all, we haven't got a splitter on it. How did we miss out on a splitter? It needs one. This is the splitter that we're going to go for. So now it's looking a lot nicer. We just need to put on the side skirts. Which one looks best to me? I quite like this one, you know. So now our RX-7 is looking a million times better. Oops, I don't know why my screen resized there. I just had to sort that glitch out. Next up, we're going to put some more performance upgrades on this Skyline, because this is pretty much going to be our main car now. It's one of my dream cars, and it's my main car. So we are going to invest a lot of money into this beast. So, exhaust. Yes, we get a Super Plus exhaust, and it brings us up to 240. We're putting that on. Now we're on the map, and we've got a lot of races we could do. And we've got a new mission over here as well, from Anna. Proposition. Let's go and do that, shall we? And here we are. It's nice to bring the Skyline back out, because it's a wonderful car. Okay, so now this is the mission where I think we find out what's happened to Anna's missing car. So that is where we are heading to, and I believe that unlike the other Anna missions, this is set during the day rather than the night. We are almost here, and let's see if I am right. Yes, it doesn't say available at night, so it's available during the day. So let's go. Oh, here we are. Look at my Skyline.
You think he's building?
Ooh, there's one Honda Civic Type R that's been involved in a crash.
Hey.
Is that Torres?
Just what we needed. Hang on. The messages. It's not her, is it?
We're about to find out.
Yes, it is Torres.
Man, screw this.
Guess you don't want your car back.
You guessed right, Torres. Yeah, we saw you with the money. We know all about the shit you've been doing around here. You think you can play us? Think again.
The stunt you pulled the other night was a bad move. You ever stop to think who that money belonged to? Someone as of right now who is seriously pissed.
Who?
Not who. We're not listening to her.
Frank Mercer. He wants you found and dealt with.
Yeah? I want to pick somewhere less public next time.
You think I'm here for that? I never wanted any of this. It's gone too far. He's gone too far. He needs to be stopped.
Sure that ain't your job?
I file a report and then what? You don't think he has cops watching his back? There's no move I can make from the inside, but he won't see that coming.
Look. We're real sorry your boss is being a total asshole, but I think we'll take our chances. Thank you.
How about your brother? He feel the same?
Hey, whoa. Hey, he's got nothing to do with this. Nothing.
Look, this isn't going away. Understand? And I can only throw him off for so long, so you're gonna need to act and act fast. That's your only option.
What's our move?
Right now, we get the hell away from each other. I'll send you a location.
Why? What for?
They're moving stock. Follow it, you'll see. The rest is up to you.
Okay. That was it? That was the mission complete? Just a conversation between us and
Okay, I
Torres?
just got her message. Looks like this place is by the port. Meet you there when you're ready.
Where are you going?
I want to find out anything I can on Torres. We need to know who we're dealing with here.
Ooh, there's a police car there. And she's got another mission for us. Wherever that will be. Oh, it's all the way over here. Follow the law. So, that was the shortest mission ever. Don't really understand how it was so short. But we are going to be doing the real mission. Why didn't they just link together? Why? Why did they just not link together? Well, I mean, they could have just put the two missions into one. I think that would have been a better idea. Because why just have one mission when two separate missions when one is so short? Because that was like nothing. I hope this one actually has something in it that gives us a challenge. That gives me the chance to drive this skyline properly. See if we can go through. Can we go through the speed trap? Not quite. Wow, we are going through this power station again. Why is it starting in a power station? Does it have anything to do with power stations? Or is this a suspicious hideout? I think the latter. Mission started. Follow the law. And it's just a generic opening. Oh, I think she's got in the car with me.
What did we do?
Yep, she's in the car. Can you see her there? Yep, Anna's got in my skyline.
Let's
So I'm
make sure
going
it
to be
stays
giving her a ride of
Hell
her
yeah.
life.
there. Hey, coming up on the right.
Wow. That's just a police car.
What are we waiting for?
Why do we need to follow it? Why do we need to follow it? I have a suspicious feeling about this mission. Because we have to follow a police car. And we don't want to get too close.
A lot could go wrong.
We don't want to be too far, or we'll fail the mission. But then again, we don't want to be too
Gonna
close.
find out.
Oh dear, we were a bit too close there. 'Cause if we get too close, they'll find out that it's us, and we'll fail the mission. Simple as
This
that.
doesn't look like the type of place to hand out parking tickets.
Okay. Where are they going? In the docks.
Whoa, whoa. Stop here.
And we need to park here.
What are they doing?
Looks like our
Here.
boy just had some keys tossed to him.
What is going on?
We go forward, they're gonna see us. Try backing up.
Now we need to follow them again. Why do we need to follow them again? Please tell me why we need to follow them again. Where are they going? They've suspiciously noticed us. Can we find our way out of this maze? Yes, we can. Fortunately, we weren't too close. Please don't get too close, because we don't want to get busted.
Managed to find out
That's the
anything
main
about
objective of
Torres?
this mission, not to be found out and busted. Otherwise, we'll fail this mission. We want this mission to be passed.
Lately, it's gotten out of control.
Ooh, ooh,
Maybe she's
ooh.
telling the truth.
Bit too close there.
We'll see.
Bit too close for call.
Wonder how you get started doing that stuff.
Money? Status?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, wow, that was close. Close encounter with two
Keep
trucks.
it together.
Oops, we're too close again.
Try not to
Now
destroy
we're too
everything.
close again. Now there we go. We're back where we need to be. Now we need to park.
Up ahead.
Need to park.
We need to be quiet. They'll spot us.
Yes, we've just parked. Just parked. Now, what is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, they're heading off again. So we're gonna need to set off again. Oops! Oopsie, 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 oopsie.
You and
We
Lucas
don't
should
want
be
to get that suspicion too high.
We've argued before. Newsflash.
Yeah, it's getting high.
Not like
Come
that.
on.
I think it's best I stay away.
Why are they driving so slowly?
There's something he's
You
not
can go
telling
faster
us.
than them.
Something about him and Bobby.
Thought those guys were tight.
You didn't live with them.
Is this the hideout? Now we've just parked. This must be the hideout. Please tell me that's the hideout. Oh.
Take it as the stock.
Oh.
Put a foot down to follow this one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. That is absolutely not on.
I know the owner of this F40.
I wonder where you got that nice Ferrari from. I wonder where you got that from. I have a suspicious feeling about where you got that Ferrari from.
The owner ever reported?
But it is a very nice F40. Though I have a funny feeling that I'm not going to say how they got that Ferrari, because it is very, very suspicious. Maybe they did that Ferrari was involved in a street race. The police shut it down. Then they seized the car and are now using it. Nuh-uh. You're not supposed to use seized cars for personal use. You're meant to sell them at an auction to raise money for proceeds of crime and to give it back to the crown.
Let's find out.
Oh, this must be the hideout.
The cars in here must be worth a fortune.
I've raced against some of these.
Oh dear. They have a chop shop. This is absolutely very suspicious, because they're meant to shut down chop shops. They're meant to shut down criminals who profit from chop shops, not to run their own ones. Oh dear. This must be Anna's 350Z.
Doing?
Whoa, they've got an M3 GTR, they've got a Camaro, they've got a Civic Type R, all of them seized, and they're just making money by chop shopping them, which is the wrong way to do it.
Trunk full of money, big.
This must be the 350Z. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Move it.
Easy.
Oh dear, that's the license plate of the
Get your
350Z.
car back.
Anna's missing car.
Bastards.
I think they've broken it up into parts. That's the end of that. Very corrupt.
Okay, I'm with Torres. Screw Mercer. This needs to stop.
If we're doing this, we need a plan.
We'll figure something out.
Oh dear, now that's not going to be drivable. Nice M3 GTR. Where did you get that from? Where did you get the Civic and the Camaro from? You must have got them in the same way that you got Anna's 350Z, and now you're chopping them all up into bits. Follow the law completed. 9,030 rep, 22,050 in cash. Wow. Look at that Subaru in front of me, releasing some blue smoke. Let's go, let's go. Can you get out of here? Can you get out of here? No, he's stuck. The Subaru is stuck. Let me help you out, sir. Let me help you out. Ah, there we go. I've sorted you out. If your car's having a problem... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How did you end up here? If your car's having a problem and you're stuck, just call me. I can help you out with my Skyline. But the Subaru, I wonder why it's not doing very well. Because it's designed to go off-road, so this is a bit strange. Okay, so thinking of doing the circuit race here. I know it's a 260 and we're at 240, but we're going to challenge ourselves because this Skyline is an absolute legend. It's an absolute great. The greatest. The best sports car that the Japanese have to offer. This is just so fast. I'm just falling in love with this Skyline each and every day. We get a huge blast of nitrous. The handling's pretty nice, although it is a bit slidey, probably because the rear wheels do the steering as well. And this race should not be too far now. I think it's just over here. Yep, this is it. This is our race. And here we are at the start of this race. It's called Marlin. And we're in between an M2 and an M3. In between two BMW M cars. Well, that was the last coupe to be badged as an M3. It was a 3 Series coupe and convertible after the E90 series generation became the 4 Series, which means that the M version since then has been called the M4, which is also the name of my local motorway. So, it means that the coupe and convertible are now called M4, with the M3 being a saloon version only. But what's even better, there's a new M3 out, and they've finally done an M3 touring, which is awesome. It's something they've never done before. Credits to BMW for finally releasing an M3 touring after years of being persuaded to by enthusiasts saying, BMW, why have you not got an M3 touring out? You need an M3 touring out. Even when the M3 became saloon only in 2013, they were like, no, why is there still no M3 touring? And then, guess what? BMW finally brought one out, which is amazing. Now, all we need to do is get ahead of this Mercedes AMG, which seems to be pulling so far ahead. Haha, he got in my way, but he lost it. We crashed into the Mercedes, and the Skyline is now in the lead. Completes the daily challenge. Slide away. So, I would like to be able to tune this car a little bit. You can actually put brake to drift back on, as you can see. No, the Mercedes is ahead again. How has the Mercedes got ahead? And there's an M5 as well. Now, when I try and tune my car, they get ahead of me. So downforce, let me increase the downforce. It's a bit better, but still a bit slidey. We need to get ahead of these German whips. Need to get ahead of them, but it could just be that we need to upgrade our car more to be able to keep up with them. Steering sensitivity, yes, I've increased that a little. You can actually turn brake to drift on and off from here. So there we go. This tuning should do it. No, I went a bit wide. Using the Norse. And this should keep us ahead of the 2 German whips that are trying to take my victory away. The M5 is still on my tail. 500 yards remaining. Come on, Skyline. We could do this. We can stay ahead of that BMW M5. Just more NOS to go. And there we go. Just like that, we have won. We took the challenge, we accepted it, and we won it. There we go. First place in the bag. 29,000 cash. So we got a lot of cash. Okay, so let's see the tuning settings I've done. Okay, where do we get them from? Where are the tuning settings? Where do we get them from? There we go. So, this is what I've tuned the car to do. I was in a race, so I couldn't change the position of my camera. So there we go. That is what we've set it to. And it works. It's kind of reduced the sliding a bit. Speaking of which, we've jumped back to our much better looking RX-7. Because we are going to be doing some drifty, boys. Going to be doing some drifting. We're at 228. We need to be at 240. So this means we're going to make some drastic performance upgrades. The tyres. Do we have any higher level tyres? Yes, we do. We have got showcase tyres. They're going on. And the differential. Is there a drift or showcase differential? Yes, there's a showcase differential. We're at 235 because it doesn't really matter. Because drifts aren't about the performance of the car. They are about how far you can slide. So, we're going to take the challenge. We may be 5 short, but we can't do it. And as you can see, we are at night, because I believe these final drift events take place during the night, and we are already drifting whilst going in free roam to drift events, which unfortunately we have to do. Wow, our drift car is even drifting on the way to the event. He's just so excited to start. Just look at it, see, like, hello, I am a Mazda RX-7 and I would like to already start drifting before we even get to the event. I'd like to practice my skills and my moves. We've got a speed camera here. Please don't hit the lorry. Please don't hit the lorry. There we go. We got 156, so not quite enough. But we could... Oh, wow. Through time trial update. I've been beaten by 2 players. I'm going to need to get a supercar to beat them at this rate. Wow. You could make the car drift more. You could even make the car drift less. So, let's see how that is done. We can actually tune the car. Yes, we can tune it. Live tuning. We can actually increase the downforce a bit. We can make it more drifty. Could make it less drifty. But I'm going to put the downforce on high. And the steering sensitivity, I don't think I'm going to touch that, because we want this car to drift. Does the high downforce improve it? Not that much. The drift event is almost here. We've done our practice moves. Oh yes, this RX-7 just loves to practice for drift. It's a natural born drifter. And I think we are going to finish the drift events in this episode. And we get a reward, I think, for it. Here we go, Twilight Technique. Let's go. There we go, the mission has started. How have we downgraded our car to 233? Probably because of the tuning we did. Drift trial. Hail Vegan. What? We need to reach 50k. This car is going to do it because it loves to drift, because it's an RX-7. 1. Off we go. And there's a Skyline R34 waiting by us. Well, I wanted it to be a main car, which is why I chose the RX-7 for drifting, because rear wheel drive is better for drifting, which is one of the main reasons why I've gone for the RX-7, and it's an iconic car for it. Now, I've done a Sylvia build that I'll get up on my channel soon, but I just decided to do a general build on it because that was one of my choices, but ultimately I chose the RX-7 because, well, I'm not saying that I favour one over the other. I like both. Both the RX-7 and the Sylvia are very good, and they're perfect drift cars. So it doesn't really matter if I've chosen one over the other. Oh, wow. A police chase during a drift. We've already beaten our target score. Now, this is very interesting. We've ended up in a police chase during a drift. A world first. Well done to Need for Speed EA Ghost Games, or whatever you want to call them, for making sure that pursuits happen in a drift game. Because we've never had that before, and this is the first time we've had such occurrences. But I haven't played through Payback or Need for Speed 2015 enough to know if those games had them as well. If you know, please let me know in the comments if Need for Speed 2015 and Payback already had this. Whoa, we've crashed into a police car. Whoa, no, don't bust me, don't bust me. No! I've been busted! We've reached our target, so we're not going to be drifting much. All we're going to be focusing on is escaping these police cars that just want to drift with us and spoil our drift and then bust us in the middle of a drift. So, yes, we're escaping. Come on, let's escape. Yes, we've escaped. So this one will be a lot more successful. So, drifting in a pursuit. It's a brilliant idea. I've got to say, well done to EA Ghost Games for implementing this into Heat rather. I don't know if Payback or 2015 had this, but it's a kind of a good idea, but then it kind of isn't, if you know what I mean. Good thing is that it's an interesting new mode that has been added to the game. However, the downside is that if you get busted in a drift, you have to start all over again. It can be easy to get busted since you only are drifting and the police aren't for some reason.
Not gonna lie, I've seen better from you.
They just want to shut it down.
We're getting you a damn blindfold.
Whoa, we're near the finish, we're near the finish, we're near the finish. Well, we've got 180,000, well above our 50,000 target score. And that is the event complete.
That didn't look like that tested you at all. But I think I got something lined up that will.
There we go, Twilight Technique completed. For now, we're going to call it off and find a safe house. Just so that we can chill. So that we don't end up getting busted by the police in our drift car. Because that doesn't work at all. And it is very stressful. Ooh, fortunately, they're quite far away from us. So we don't have to worry about that one as much. Ooh, we crashed into traffic. Is that going to hamper our attempts at getting this speed camera? We weren't even as fast as last time. But I think last time we were in a much faster car, probably my Skyline. But I don't know which car I used, because I've got so many cars in my collection. Ooh, and it still loves to drift. This mighty RX-7. Oh. Police car. There's a police car. Fortunately, it's not going the same way as us. Here we go. A speed camera. Target is 100. There we go. We've made through it. Oh, please don't there be any police cars. There's too many police cars. There's too many. There's too many. Let me in the safe house. There we go. That's our night complete.
We're not giving these other crews an inch. Let's get out there and remind them who they're up against.
Oh, yes. We get some money in the bank. We get some more rep gain. Oh, yes. We are at level 26 still.
Anna's still not talking to me, which means it's pretty quiet in here.
And he's in the same place. Wayne's Last Wonder. Let's go. Wow. How did that Lotus hover into me? That's a bit strange. And the RX-7 just loves even more drifting. And we've stayed in the night because this event is a night event. Let's go for the speed camera again. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Almost. A bit better than last time, I can tell you that. Maybe it's the improved downforce, who knows? And we've gone into a wild drift again. Drifting round a sharp bend like an absolute pro. And we've got ourselves into a mini drift event. Can we do it? Our target we need to reach is 20,000. We're not close enough though. Nope. That went absolutely wrong. Let's go. We're almost there. We're almost at 30,000. There we go. We're going to reach it. We're going to reach 40,000. Just keep going, RX-7. Yes, we have done it. We have completed another drift activity. There is a night's race there. But that's not what we're going to do because this is a drift car. So we're going to do the last drift event, which is also at night, if you didn't know. No. Police cars. There's a police car over here. So what I'm going to do is try and take the shortcut to see if I can avoid it. That's not quite a shortcut. We're just going to have to do a little bit of this, a little bit of off-roading. There we go. Now we can start the drift. Cannot do a speed camera because we need to get started with this last drift. It's 260, but it doesn't matter. Wayne's Last Wonder. Okay. So here it is. I believe this is the final drift in the game before we get a nice reward.
Hell, if that happens, I might even throw in a prize.
Okay. And away we go. So
See you at the bottom.
nice. And we need 140,000. So hopefully this drift course is longer, but we're gonna reach it because this RX-7 just loves to slide. All I do is slide, 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 no matter what. All I do is slide, 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 no matter what. I just love sliding because I am a drift-tuned Mazda RX-7. And it stays there, and it stays there. It just likes to drift around, around, around. All it does is slide, slide, slide. That is why it's very close to becoming the Drift King. We are halfway where we need to be. Oh yes, we've hit our target score. Got over 140,000 now. And now it's 150,000, 160,000. Oh yes, we are getting those slides in nice and mad. Now time for another slide. But it doesn't really matter. We've already reached our target score. And there's no police around. So we can easily do this for as long as we want. Oh, there's a police car. There's a police car. We're setting record-breaking drifts, but it might not last that long because there is a police car. We've smashed into it, but it's not enough to destroy the cruiser. So we're going to have to minimize our drifting and focus on getting away, because if they bust us, this is going to be a long way back to the start. No, 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 no. Can't just spoil my drift like that. Maybe once I finish the drift, you can come after me, but not during a drift, because you're just making it harder for me. Wow. Come on, drift, 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 drift. There we go. There we go. We're drifting not too much. I've got a police cruiser on my tail. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Now let's use some NOS, because we want to get away from them all. There we go. Event complete. Now I've got to lose them. We've got to lose them. Got to lose them. Haha. Haha. We've lost them. No, 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 no. We've drifted into a building. Drifted into a building. Oh yes, we're escaping. 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 Yes! We have escaped. Now we can just get to this car park in peace. How peaceful is it to enter this car park? How do we get up? Yes, we get up here. And we go here. We go here. Yes, just by that ambulance. We get a parting gift. Nice.
No shame in losing to a better driver.
You sure about that?
I'm trying to be gracious here. Seriously. Didn't think driving could ever match what I had on the slopes. You showed me otherwise. Hope we can do it again sometime.
Pick the track. I'll be there.
I might just do that. By the way, you got something waiting with Lucas. I think you'll like it.
There we go. We both have our X7s, and I used pretty much the same car to dethrone Wayne as the Drift King. Wayne's last wonder completed. What reward has he given us? Now we're going to be going to this safe house just over here so that we can cool the heat off because our car is a bit damaged, and level up by returning to our garage, which is not too far from us. It's just over here. So let's enter it. There we go. We've leveled up. That's our night over. We get even more money in the bank. Get 2,304 rep. Let's see, that's rep multiply 3,456. There we go. We've leveled up to level 27. We're at the next level. Next levelism. Have you got that DJ Fresh album? Well, if not, you can get it on Spotify. And we've unlocked a new car. We've unlocked Rachel's Nissan 350Z. the 03 Legends Edition from Need for Speed Underground 2. So let's check it out, shall we? It is just over here. Wow, that's nice. Now let's see the performance parts. Oh, it's all stock. I think this is how it is stock. It's strange, as you can see there, that it hasn't got a turbo, because in Need for Speed Underground 2, it was turbocharged. I remember, because I've played through Need for Speed Underground 2 a lot of times, and it's turbocharged in there. So how can they have not turbocharged it in this game? So we're just going to free roam the car. Yeah, there we go. Y, view car. Wow, that looks very nice. It's so realistic. Aside from the fact that it's supposed to be turbocharged and they haven't put one in there. Wow, we're just admiring the beauty of it, and we will do a customization video on this car in the future, but that is all we've got time for now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please make sure to pound that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you guys next time. Until then, peace.
Serious.